Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, July 15th, 2025. CPI out this morning. Market liked it. Dow up 8. NASDAQ futures the strongest, up 171. S&P up 29. So had a little bounce. I believe NASDAQ, will probably open at record highs. VIX is down 3.7%. Morning, Damien. So obviously going to be a little biased to the upside today. NVIDIA continuing to lead the charge, up 4.3%. AMD up 5%. SMCI up 4.4%. Baba and Baidu. Baba up 5.9%. Baidu up 5.1%. Circle down 3.27% and falling. Is the circle ride to the upside over or not? There is the bell. Morning, Chuck. S&P opens at record highs. As does the NASDAQ. So hopefully we get, a couple pushes here out of the gates and then just a chop session the rest of the day. NVIDIA coming down a bit. Let's see if it comes down to pre-market lows here and bounces. Might be a time to get long. Amazon pushed up above yesterday's highs, now is below it. Meta coming down. $22.5 expected move. AMD looks like it just pushed up to all-time highs. Amazon popped back up above yesterday's high, so keep an eye on that one at that key level. S&P and NASDAQ touched new highs and now are coming down a little bit. Amazon coming down now. Dow in the red now, down 61. About a 12-point bar for that first bar there in S&P. 12-point range. Amazon coming down. Amazon coming down through lows. Coinbase pushing up through highs of day. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. I mean, I haven't touched anything. It shows that my voice is active. I mean, it shows. I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess I can disconnect. I haven't changed a thing. I didn't touch anything. Not so. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with y'all's, but I haven't touched anything. Yeah, not like I said, it can't be on my end because it shows my white. When I'm talking, like it shows if it's receiving the sound or not, and it shows it's working. It's been showing it working the whole time. All right, let's get back to trading. Looking for some big volume here. NVIDIA bounced all the way back up. S&P and NASDAQ, though. S&P coming down through lows. VIX up a little bit. MSTR pulling back a little bit could be a potential upside continuation runner as it pushed up through pre-market highs, is now pulling back right at pre-market highs. Now it's pushing down even more. VIX popping up. Watching Apple here too. It's pushed above pre-market highs, so it looks like it may be strong. See if Apple pulls back here to pre-market highs. May get long here. On the 210 calls in Apple. Apple's going to need to come down. I'm looking at the 210 calls. It's going to have to come down for me, though. I'll put an order at 240 in Apple. Microsoft through highs of day. Yeah, Apple didn't come down low enough for me. Darn it. Shucks. Canceling my Apple. Should have just been. See, that's where I wasn't aggressive and I missed it. So you can kind of see, like, sometimes being aggressive works for you and sometimes it doesn't. That would have been a monster winner. It's already probably would have been out of one profit target heading to two right now. So, yeah, being aggressive works sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. AMD taking a pause. Gosh, now I got to sit here and just watch Apple rip. AMD, potential upside continuation runner. Similar to Apple. Let's see, AMD, I would trade the 157.5 calls. See if I can jump in here. Filled at 275. See, I would put my first profit target. Oh, it's already close half here. It's already at it. Whoa. Filled at 335 to close half. So nice quick bounce up there. So I should have been out of another one already. I'm gonna close. Wow. Just ripping up, closing another one here. Filled at 370. Oh, now Apple coming back down. I think I'll just roll with AMD here. But if you want to get an Apple, now would be a good time. In fact, I'm considering it. See, Apple 210 calls. Filled at 230 in Apple. And I would close half at 255. Put AMD where Amazon was. Now Apple, it's coming down below my line in the sand, but I'm gonna let this bar close for sure. close another AMD at $4. I need to see a bounce here on this next bar out of Apple. Guess it's got a minute left. And Microsoft had a mighty 90 short. Come on, pop back up there, Apple. All right, AMD pulling back a little bit too. Dow down 138. So we need a bounce here out of Apple. Yeah, SMCI strong. Hood pushing through highs of day. Apple trying to get back up to where I got in. Yeah, SMCI had a bar that was almost as big as the first. Not quite, but it was a tick away. Apple, man, I thought I got a better fill than must be experiencing some theta decay here. Again, I got an order at 255 to close half my Apple. Coinbase up to highs of day. Nvidia coming down to lows of day. AMD went up and touched highs of day, all-time highs, and has since been coming down. Yeah, not liking this price action in AMD or Apple. Apple back down now. MSTR up to highs of day. Little bounce in the indices is getting pushed back down. All right, closing Apple. Filled at 204. That was dirty Apple. And closing AMD. Filled at 280. So AMD came all the way back down to where I got in. That was a bummer. Coinbase through highs of day. See, that's what I wanted to see AMD do, what Coin's doing. Hood is also doing that. So is MSTR. I wonder if NVIDIA was driving or pulling AMD back. The chip stock. MSTR pushing. Darn it, that was one I was going to get into. So gave a little back on my AMD. And AMD bounced immediately. Apple not bouncing though. Yeah, I don't do that type of trading, Sonia. Yeah, Steve's watching Amazon here. If it could pop back up above yesterday's high. Amazon, it's popping back up, so I'm going to prepare to maybe trade it with the 227.5 calls. Again, Amazon 227.5 calls. Filled at $2. As it popped up right at yesterday's high. Looking forward to stay above it. S&P coming down to the lows of day. So no strength there. You can see Apple's now continuing down, so good exit there. Good exit in AMD. Things getting yanked down here. Amazon's holding, so that's good. VIX approaching highs of day. S&P down about 20 points off that first bar high. Yeah, good out in AMD, good out in Apple. And Amazon is holding. Indices coming down. S&P through lows. See if they can bounce here. If they bounce here, Amazon may rip. My first profit target in Amazon will be $2.20. $2.20. Ooh, VIX popping up through highs of day. Nothing out on financial juice. S&P and NASDAQ now falling through lows again. Yikes. Needed to hold. Amazon wanted to hold. So straight down from the S&P once it opened and touched all-time highs. It is coming straight down. NASDAQ through lows. Nice bounce up and circle through highs of day. MSTR through highs of day. Man. Coinbase popping back up. Come on, Amazon. Come on, indices. Pop back up. Oh, yeah, there's lots of Fed speakers today. That's right. Forgot about that. Yikes. That's not good. Come on. Through highs of day, Amazon, you can do it. Come on, indices, bounce a little bit here. Amazon's trying for us. And these indices just can't bounce yet. Man, Amazon was getting so close to my profit target. Steve, did you get an Amazon? It's kind of hanging out about where I got in now. Yeah. There goes down the indices, darn it. That is not what I wanted. Just straight down indices. VIX back above 17. Yeah, Amazon's holding though. Yeah, it's now it's popping back up. So push up a little bit here. If you can push one up through highs, that should get filled on half. Yeah, we need a good little bounce out of the indices here. Pretty much nothing but red bars. Coinbase is holding right above, was that yesterday's high? Could be a potential long as well. One more little push. Almost, man, just pennies away. I'm getting out of half of my Amazon. I think I was 1 penny away. Darn it. MSTR continuing upward. That was one I was looking at getting long out of the gates. Kind of like Coinbase higher here too. Yeah, there goes Coinbase. Darn it. Seeing a lot of stocks bouncing now. Amazon got rejected at highs of day. Now Amazon coming back down. Darn it. Yeah, PLTR just touched all-time highs. NASDAQ popping back up. S&P trying. Yeah, PLTR would need to pull back to like yesterday's high for me to get in. Let's see, 150 calls in PLTR. Filled at 285 in PLTR on the 150 calls. I would close half. I would close half at 315. Filled at 315 in PLTR. Close another at 350. Amazon going nowhere. A little bounce out of the indices here. See if Amazon can get up through highs of day. Yeah, Microsoft, it's trying, popping up. terms of TLC, we definitely had a push down, and now we're seeing maybe a second push here with pushing back up, perhaps. PLTR came back down now. Need to get back up there. Losing out on some profits here. Nice little bounce back in the indices there. Okay, Amazon, it's time. Time to go. Just had an Elmo in each account hit profit target. I don't know, for whatever reason, Amazon's just struggling to get up through highs. And now PLTR coming back down. Man, losing all my profits. SMCI trying to get up to highs of day. Well, I thought PLTR was really going to be a nice winner here for me, but it needs to bounce again. Wow, way down below where I got in now. All right, closing PLTR. Build at 269. It's a bummer. $70 winner. It was up over 500. Just lost everything. Amazon's still holding, so I think I'm going to bounce now and start looking at TLC trades. Amazon, if it comes down below previous day high, I'll get out. Otherwise, I'll scale out if it decides it wants to rip up. So I will see everybody during Power Hour. Have a good one. Peace.